And I'm always telling people pretty much toward the end of these weekends, please try to avoid getting into what I call the day after the Yoga Journal Conference syndrome, where I suspect that in the days following things like the Yoga Journal Conference, there's a lot of really crappy yoga classes getting taught out there in the world. Some of you may relate to this, I don't know. But you go to these, it's like you go to this huge buffet or smorgasbord or something, and it's like, oh, that looks good, ooh, that's delicious. You ever do that at a real smorgasbord and end up with indigestion? Or just so much crap on your plate before you got to the stuff that you really wanted, that now what do you do with the stuff you've already put on your plate because it's full? And there's no room for dessert. See, I always walk the line first before I even have a tray or a plate. I want to see what's out there. I want to, get a sense of everything that's being offered. And then I pick it up, and then I might skip a few things here and then go to the stuff that I saw. But if you just start filling your plate from the minute you hit that line, by the time you get to the middle of the line, you've got a full plate. Many of the things don't even go with each other, and then there's no room for some stuff that may be better further down the line. Okay, that's enough with the food analogy. Actually, no, it's not enough with the food analogy. Because let's just say, forget the smorgasbord. Let's just say I've had the greatest meal of my life. I have just been prepared the greatest meal of my life, and it's just the most amazing experience. It's shown me what the possibility of food could really be. I can't believe I've been eating my whole life and I haven't had an experience this good. This is what food is really. Has anyone ever had a meal like that? And if you're a caring, kind, related person, wouldn't you want the people in your life who you care about to have just as good an experience eating? So yeah, what do? You go home after having that meal and you say, hey, I just had the greatest meal of my life, and you grab a plate and you go, here it is. Why don't you try it? Oh, you didn't see that coming? Was that a bit of a yeah, okay. That's the day after the Yoga Journal Conference. You're just regurgitating everything from this, and maybe it was the greatest meal of your life. Maybe it wasn't some mishmashy smorgasbord of stuff that doesn't go with each other. Maybe it was fantastic and transformative. Great, but that's not how you share it. That's called regurgitating. We're not baby birds. We don't get fed that way. What you have to do is digest it. You see, because number one, if you're able to regurgitate it, you haven't digested it, right? It's here where it can come back out. It has to get past that. It has to get into your intestines. And the stuff you don't need is shit. Get rid of it. And let the stuff that you have absorbed become part of you, become part of your cells. Embody it. And then, if it's a meal, learn how to cook your own damn meal. Be a bit of a chef. And start preparing that for the people that you want to feed. Okay, is that about as far as I can take the food analogy, or have I left anything out? So I hope I get the point across.